good and bad changes. Well, in medicine, for example, astounding changes, just astounding changes in the 50 years that I can remember. Like, for example, heart transplants, I can remember the days when it was a very dicey business and the mortality rate was very high. Tuberculosis was such a scourge at one time. Now the sanitariums are all closed. So that's a major change. Technology. How do we contact these people, our friends these days? Do we send them a letter that goes on an ocean liner? We send them an email. Or we contact them on Facebook or something like that. Other things that are not so good, I think there's been a sort of a decline in moral values. Not everywhere. There's a sort of a free and easy attitude amongst part of our population. And I think there's a lot of stresses and strains on family life these days. So many families are having a struggle to keep together for various reasons. So many unhappy, dysfunctional families. That kind of bothers me. And it has such a harmful effect on the kids, And they say that Vancouver, another thing I was going to mention today, where the Olympics are, or hedonism reigns. In other words, the pursuit of pleasure. Well, we all like to have fun. But in Vancouver, apparently, hedonism just runs wild. It's a good place to live, a healthful city, but pursuit of pleasure and to the detriment of other things. And I think, of course, the decline of faith. How many people do you see in church? Not too many. I'm not... In my younger days, so many of us would go to young people's at church without thinking of it. Young people feel that going to church now is irrelevant. It doesn't mean anything to them. And yet, I'm told that so many people are hungry for spiritual things. They want answers. Why am I here? Is there a God? What happens when I die? How can I improve my quality of life? So these are some of the changes, good and bad, that I've noticed over the last sort of 50 years or so.